So did the white dudes jump in at all, or they
Nah, there
never
was
jumped in?
no. They kind of like just like when he slapped
They
the dude,
they
when he
they
when
left.
he slapped it when he slapped the dude, nobody reacted except the dude that he slapped didn't even react. He was just kind of just like, what?
I
And the
think
dude
Molly is
next to him,
right.
the dude
Molly is
next to him punched him.
I think Molly
Mm.
is right. White people fight differently than black people
No,
because,
cap,
like,
cap,
Do.
from
cap.
the lens that you just described, Slimmy, black people are more likely to jump into an altercation even if they don't know a person than white people are. White people will not jump into an altercation in most situations with somebody that and helping somebody that they don't know. Black people will jump into some shit and that it'll just be up from there. And then motherfuckers, you don't even know if this nigga know
They'll
this
get the
nigga.
story later.
Yeah. And so I 100% think that
So the
it's just
Alabama, so the Alabama
rules.
brawl when they jumped that black dude, that all happened because they was jumping a black dude. Those white people was
I'm
jumping a
talking
black
about
dude.
I'm talking about what you just described with Cincinnati.
Wait, how is that fighting different? I'm trying to figure this out.
Slimmy,
Yeah, y'all niggas just trying
you
to y'all
just
trying to get y'all fucking point off. That nigga Slimmy's fucking right, nigga.
I just asked
Okay.
you if you had any comment, and you said you didn't have.
Nah, nigga, that
Now this
nigga's right.
motherfucker
You
is
just
coming
tried to
out of the
okie
blue.
doke that nigga. You said,
Wait.
nah, nigga, we talk about Cincinnati.
Now he coming out the blue, but that's cool. I like this. All right, so let's get into it. What I'm
Y'all
saying
talk about
is,
sorry.
even in the Alabama brawl, black people jumped into the altercation. Is what I'm saying. White
Because
people
the
they
are
knew they
motherfucker
was
was
less.
getting
getting
dragged.
jumped.
It doesn't matter the reason, Slimmy, whether a motherfucker is winning or losing. Black people are more likely to jump into a situation than white people are to jump into a situation with people that they don't know.
I beg to differ.
That's not true. Okay, for instance, when I would okay, I could tell you it's footage of this here in Cleveland.
Mhm.
It was a fucking brawl at a what is this shit? A football ceremony. What the fuck is that shit called? Where you in the parking lot?
Homecoming.
No,
Oh, a
no,
Oh,
no,
you
no,
talking about
no.
tailgate.
tailgating?
Tailgate.
Tailgating.
Tailgating. Thank you. God damn, my
Yeah,
mind be lost. Yeah,
yeah.
these motherfuckers, white people jumped in. They definitely
Then
jumped in.
what? You gotta describe the situation, Slimpy. You ain't
It
never
was
That's
just
said.
true.
it was a random.
With sports,
It
they
was a
go
random
crazy.
scuffle, and then you can see all type of sports
But
clips that be.
Slimmy, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I said white
2K's knees
people
is dark.
are less likely to jump into a situation and get into a scrap with black people than well, I didn't say the black people part, but I was referring to the Cincinnati situation, right? When there's an altercation, random white people are less likely to help random white people versus black people jumping in and defending other black people is what I'm
That's
saying.
not true, Anton.
Okay, well then tell me
My,
how it's
my
not
time
true.
in the military taught me that. So anytime you go to a bar, it don't
Uh-huh.
matter who fight. Random white people just start fighting.
Yeah,
They'll fight other random white people, black people. They don't care. Like so, once like one fight started in the bar, the whole bar just fight.
yeah.
No, no,
Okay,
no. Listen. But that's the military. Like
that's
y'all are
no, that's
taught.
real life.
Aren't y'all, aren't
People,
y'all,
Real
people
life.
act
aren't
like
y'all,
no, that's Cincinnati. No, that's the military. What the fuck?
okay, when I watch, because I haven't been a part of the military. Quentin, shut the fuck up. What is you talking about? Man? You just like saying random
What?
shit.
You fucking keep
When
moving
I
the
watch
goalposts,
movies,
nigga.
right?
Trying
Like
to
I was
say
watching this
something.
movie. I was
Oh, that's
watching a
fucking
series.
Oklahoma shit.
I was watching a series. I think it's with that chick that was like Zoe Zaldana or whatever. And she was like torturing in the very beginning of the series. I don't remember what the series was. And
Black.
she was like,
Oh,
what's it called?
I thought it was like black something. But
I
go
don't know
ahead.
what the name of the series was. It was like a girl was watching it, and then I just so happened to see it. But it was the beginning of the series, and she was torturing like somebody or whatever, right? This other woman. And I don't know if there was like some special forces or whatever like that, right? But then the girl went into the house with her housemates and they had just met her, right? They had just met her. And so they, threw her some soap, hey, clean it up, fix your wounds or whatever like that. And then they went to they asked, who was it that was helping her torture you or whatever? Because it was another person in the military that I guess it was some kind of test or training or whatever. Right. And so they went there, and all of the people that came with them and everybody pretty much that was in the bar, they just was like, we up from here, right? Because
Lioness.
if it's a part of your, I guess, and again, I could be wrong because I'm not in the military. If it's a part of your unit or if it's your people or it's whatever you at, then if they get into it, you get into it by default. That's what I'm saying is that when you in the military or the armed services, as far as what I've seen or what I've been taught through the media, is that when your unit or when your people or whatever, so on and so forth, then they get into it, you get into it too. Everybody just a part of it. It ain't no, oh, he fighting and I'm not fighting. It's kind of just like prison, right? Like if your homies get into it, if you're a part of the white gang or if you're part of the black gang, then you involved too, or you gonna get your ass beat. That's what I was trying to say is that when it's in certain environments, it's different rules. I'm talking about regular civilians, regular pedestrians, people on the street that's drinking and partying. If a white guy get into it and a black guy get into it, like what happened in Cincinnati, I would think that the white people are less likely to jump in versus the black people that are more likely to jump into the altercation. And I could be wrong, but that's just my perspective.
Yeah. I think you off on this one
Yeah, I
right
think
there.
So you
White
think that
people
white
and
people? Wait. You telling me that on the street, like what happened? That white people is jumping into the altercation if you get into it with a black person?
I've seen it on West 6 so many times.
white people are
I've been a part
definitely
of it on West 6, trying to break the shit up, and white people just randomly jump in fighting. Like
yeah,
The
white people
white
black
people
intervene.
people,
fight.
black
Hell
people.
yeah. Hell
I don't know.
yes.
I don't know what
I
West
see,
Six is,
man,
but I
this
feel.
dude I used to work with got thrown out of a fucking window. Because by some white
White people
dudes.
definitely intervene.
Yeah, they don't give a what, man.
Okay.
Once they get drunk, I'm gonna be honest. Once they get drunk, there ain't a
So
line that they won't cross. Once they get
They don't
drunk,
even they don't even be in packs like black people do. I've worked in bars for
they
a
don't have to
decade,
be.
and
man,
I'll
oh
say one
Lord.
thing. When
I still
I worked
believe
at
what I
certain
believe,
bars
but
and the black
that's
people,
cool.
they wouldn't even serve glass because the black people fight different. They wouldn't even serve glass. There was no
Oh,
glass in the whole bar.
okay, so we can't have glass bottles in
I
the
never
NFL.
worked in no
Wait,
white
wait. Hold on.
establishment that only
Wait.
served out of
We
plastic
can't
because they was
have glass
afraid
bottles.
of
We
how
can't have glass bottles in the NFL now because too many white drunk fans was throwing bottles on the field at the Cleveland Browns stadium. This is a fact. These were
I don't
white
know about a
drunk
football
fans.
field.
You can I'm telling you. I'm
Well,
telling you
you
what it
can't
is.
dismiss
These
his point because you don't know about it.
I'm
You
not
don't know
dismissing
about you
his
you
working in
can't
point,
the
but
have
bar,
it.
nigga.
so
You
we gonna
can't
sit
make a
here and
case.
act like
You cannot
black
make a
people
case
ain't a
for
little bit more
drunk
aggressive
white
when we
folks.
fight. We don't tend to jump people a little bit more because I have seen the difference between white people and black people. And yeah, white people will fight when they drunk, but they don't be sitting there grouped up like black people. They really don't. It might be a few of them.
Man, this is
And just because they
insane.
white don't mean they all know each other. It don't mean they all there together. It don't even mean they have the same
I don't even
ideology
like
as white
white people
people.
no more. Fuck them
Black folks share the
fucking
same
pale,
ideology
pasty,
way more than white
red, white,
folks
and
do.
blue looking motherfuckers. I
White
don't even
people.
like white
Wait
people
a
no
minute.
more.
I'm just saying, y'all
Wait a
acting
minute.
like I saw somebody they got sucker punched. Okay.
Why they get sucker punched, Molly?
Why did they get sucker punched? Because
Why
you
did they
shouldn't
get
be
sucker
sitting here getting
punched?
jumped and sucker punched. You don't even see the person coming.
Why did he get sucker punched?
I don't know, because it looked like the
For
black
acting
dude
like
who
a
sucker
sucker.
punched him didn't have nothing to do with nothing. So why did he get sucker
Why did he get
punched?
How do
Is
you
sucker
know?
my
How you know
punched?
all them niggas weren't cousins? How you know all them niggas last name
That's
wasn't
my point.
Johnson and they
Thank you.
was
You
just
just proved
walking
my
together?
point. Black people is
You
more
That's
don't
not your
know
inclined to
point.
that.
all group
You don't know
together
That's
that.
not
and
your
What
travel
if
point.
in a
that nigga's
pack.
brother got slapped by
Black
a
men
white
don't never
person
feel
and
safe by
the rest of the family
themselves, so
jumped
they
in? You don't
always
know
have to
that.
travel with a bunch of y'all. Like, come on. Y'all always
Why are you
need
saying
somebody
y'all like
around
you
y'all
not
because y'all
black?
always be I'm just
Why are you saying
saying.
Molly,
y'all
Tell me I'm
like
lying.
you another
Tell
color?
me, tell me, a lot of y'all cannot go out by yourselves. Y'all always need y'all bros. Y'all always need somebody
What?
around. I'm gonna
man,
be
listen,
honest.
you sound insane right now, Molly.
I don't.
White dudes be out in packs more than black dudes. What are
It
you
don't mean
talking
that they
about?
who
This is
when
Man,
Impacts
if
like
I
how?
go,
No, they
if I go, if
don't.
I go downtown, if I go
I've worked
downtown
in
right now,
black
wait.
environments, white
Are you
environments,
gonna
and
you gonna
mixed
let me answer the
environments.
question? You gonna let me answer the question, or you gonna keep talking?
Go
You want me
ahead,
to
No,
answer
answer.
your
don't do
question?
that. Don't do that, Slimmy, because everybody been talking over everybody the whole
No, I'm just
time.
saying. Do she want me to give her the answer?
Go ahead.
If I go downtown Cleveland right now,
You gonna see
Hmm.
it's gonna be
packed.
more white people down there in packs than it is black people.
These are facts.
They all
Period.
know each other, or they're just down there. It's more white people
Man,
in America than it is black people. Let's start there.
Nah,
So
they
maybe they're
they
just impacted by default because it's more of
Go
them.
ahead, move that
listen.
Does
tone,
that mean
folks.
if they know each other or that they're all with
That's
each other?
just
Because I don't,
wild.
unless it's a
man, this is
party or
Molly,
an event,
insane.
they
Molly,
This
don't
is
I'm gonna
travel
tell
in
you,
insane.
big hordes like that. They don't.
Molly, I'm gonna tell you why they travel together because they
We
always
gotta
have a
move.
designated driver.
We
So
gotta
it
move to
literally
the
No, they
be
next
don't always have
subject
a
after this.
designated driver. No, they don't.
it
We gotta
literally
move
be
to the
three
next
of.
subject after this, y'all.
All right, okay, I ain't finna do
Now
this.
go ahead, finish. I want you to finish your
No,
point, but I'm just saying
I
after this.
just, bro, I'm gonna use the military because this is the most interaction I ever had with white people. So I got a large sample size. They go out together. Matter of fact, they don't like going out alone. Like if they got to go by themselves, they won't go. They travel in packs, bro. They really do. Just like black people go with their homeboys to places too. That's what they do. It's normal.
Well, just
Okay.
before you move
If y'all
on, I
say
just
so.
want to make it
I
clear
worked in
Drama
that
bars
City,
for
what up, bro?
my
10
my
years, but I don't know how they operate out and in bars and how they
I
okay.
worked at bars for 15 years,
I've worked at rock
and my experience
bars.
is different.
I've
So
worked
you're
at
wrong.
bars where they had mosh pits and then white people was fighting. So go ahead.
They
Not
were
saying
they
that
were
they
fighting
don't
in the
fight,
mosh
but they
pit.
don't. It's not the same. It's not the same. You don't have to shut the whole club down because some white people is fighting. But okay, y'all got
That's
it.
a valid point. Motorcycle gangs are predominantly
Motorcycle, they don't
predominantly
count.
white. Why don't they count?
They
No,
They
it's
don't
do.
black
count.
motorcycle gangs.
Everything that they
It's
say don't
Hispanic
fucking count.
motorcycle
Hold
gangs.
on, y'all.
Gangs.
Hold on,
Wait,
y'all.
why
No.
Hold
don't
on,
they count, Molly?
hold on 1 second.
It doesn't
Carrie,
prove her
what
narrative.
did you
That's why
have
I
to
don't
say?
count.
Because y'all just cut her off for a second.
it's okay. I was just gonna say that my reference point was black people, but not in comparison to white people, because I don't know to make that statement. I just know that I've seen enough fights with black people to see that they'll jump in regardless of who's in the fight. But carry on.
But you ain't had
Why can't it
a
just be the
large
same?
sample.
Why does one
You
have
ain't
to do
had
more than the other?
a sample size of white people fighting. Have you care?
No, so that's why I'm not
Okay then.
making no, I'm not that's why I'm making it clear
Y'all
that
so combative
my
tonight. What's
my
wrong?
statement wasn't in
Because y'all
comparison to white
arguments are
people.
dumb.
My
Well, nobody.
statement was
Well, I didn't know that we was arguing. I thought we was just having a conversation.
Well,
We
the
are.
way that you like 2K and Slimmy both had like valid excuses, and y'all was like, no, that don't count. Like
So,
they didn't
you
say
saying
like
that we,
why they
so
person
we can't,
experience don't count.
so we can't. All right, I tell you what. When y'all right, I'm gonna just go ahead and back out of the conversation.
It's not that. It's you telling
What?
them that they shit don't count when they have a good argument. You can't just say it don't count.
Nobody said that their
She said
stuff
she just
don't
took out.
count.
She said biker gangs. Biker gangs don't count. He said Cincinnati. You're
No,
like
because
Yeah.
Cincinnati
biker
don't
gangs is
count.
not
It's
race
Cincinnati.
specific. You
2K
have
said it was
black
the
bike. You
military.
have
You're like,
black
oh, the
biker gangs. There don't
military
be black
doesn't
people on no
count.
biker gangs.
I listen.
Ain't no black people in the Hell's Angels, Molly.
I'm not
I'm not talking about hills.
arguing
And do you know how
tonight.
many
I'm gonna
biker
just
gangs
let
there
you
are?
have it.
Slimmy. I've worked in bars. I've worked with all types of
All
Molly,
right, we get
people.
it, Molly. You worked
Molly,
in bars. You said
Molly,
like
I'm
8
just
times.
Molly,
saying my
Molly,
worldview is not like this big. It's
Molly. We're not
actually
saying
very
it's not.
broad.
We're
And
not
I've
saying
worked in
it's
a
not
lot of
black
different
biker
places, a
gangs,
lot of different
but it's a
people,
lot
a
more
lot of
white biker
all
gangs.
of my jobs have been very social. So I think I know a difference,
As
especially
are
if I was
most
in those
women's jobs.
environments. I know which environment I felt safer in versus which ones I didn't.
This is
I'll
insane.
just put it like
I will
that.
say that I have seen okay, so my experience personally, since y'all cut me off again, is with black people. But what I've seen with white people, I stick with the sports thing. I've seen a lot more situations pop off after sports events between white people than I've seen, and again, this is on TV back in the day, online, then I've seen black people. Like they'll get into a fight over my team lost, your team won, and now we fight. But I think when it comes to fighting, anybody who doesn't mind fighting will fight, and I don't think that that is exclusive to any race. I think that anybody who's willing to brawl will brawl for whatever the reason they need in their head to get down, and I think that that's black,
Right.
white, Hispanic, whatever.
I
I
agree.
think that's a good stopping point. Good job, Carrie, to bring it all to the middle. I
I agree.
appreciate you.
What
I
up,
think that's
2K? I
valid.
didn't get a chance to speak to you when you came on the panel.
What's up with it, bro? I seen y'all was missing a box, so I decided to jump in, man.
That's
Never
cool.
missing a box.
With your
Never.
I seen
cat
you.
chilling in the back.
I seen you cooking the other day. I was looking at your live when you was cooking.
Oh yeah. I just get on sometime.
Yeah, I see you testing out the new setup.
Yeah. I got a dummy proof setup. It's so simple and cheap.
I seen you talking about it on the stream. I seen you.
Yeah.
But we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Let me read some of these super chats. And then, matter of fact, I'm not gonna read the super chats yet because the next subject is literally piggybacking off of the last one. Let me play this quick 1 minute video and then I'm gonna go ahead and tap in with y'all.
Hey, white people, we've been quiet enough, don't you think? How many more white couples have to be beat down before we step up? I'm curious. Why are we not making noise? I get it. We're not like those ghetto people who have to be loud and obnoxious and, put on a big fucking theatrical scene. I get that. But maybe we should. Maybe we should make some noise. Maybe we should take matters into our own hands. Because obviously, nothing is changing. It's only getting worse, as you can tell by the couple in Cincinnati. I'll tell you what, when I go to the party, I'm definitely bringing my own stuff. And I guarantee you, it's going to be louder than the rest.
The question is, white people are starting to be more vocal about their disgust, always being blamed, being the victim, and then nothing happening when white people get assaulted versus if it was a white person or a white group of people that get on the black people, then there would be a whole riot. And that's what a lot of the narrative that I keep hearing, right or wrong, that's what I just keep hearing on social media. So do you guys think that it's starting to turn into, or it's about to get a lot more toxic between different races and things like that because of everything in the climate of what's going on right now?
No, I
Uh,
think they're white people they're gonna make up shit on the internet and they're gonna get beat up like they just did in public.
yeah.
She ain't gonna do
I
shit.
agree.
She'll get her ass drug in the mud by a fucking black chick.
Yeah. I agree with Key
Just
Diddy.
saying.
They not gonna let a white woman be the voice of a war because she wasn't even there. She didn't even fight. She just want to be radical for no fucking reason. Um, at the end of the day, man, men will prevail. The cooler heads will win, and it just go back to what it's been. She ain't got the power nor the authority to do what she asking to do.
Nah, I completely
I don't know.
disagree.
I disagree. Oh.
Go ahead, Carrie. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I definitely think that it's gonna get worse because I think that it's too easy to put that narrative in front of people. And I just think that you hear stuff enough, you see stuff enough, a lot of people are going to be persuaded. So, and again, back to what I was saying about people who like to fight, like you have people who are almost like y'all know I reference comedy shows when Eddie Murphy was like he stands with his foot out waiting for somebody to step on his foot. Like to me, we're starting to develop more and more people who are like waiting for a reason, like give me a reason. And I think that people are also becoming way more disconnected to the humanistic side of things because of technology, because of isolation. So it's a breeding ground, in my opinion, for the racial hate. Unfortunately, I hear what 2K's saying. I just don't know if I don't know if the level-headed people are vocal enough and holding it down enough to overshadow those who are not level-headed, who are like caught up in the mix of black versus white.
You don't need level-headed. People are scary. What you got to think about, it takes a level of influence to get something like what she asking for to start. The same reason why them other people then jump in there fight with them other black when they were fighting them black people is the same reason why she don't got the influence or the power to make other people jump when something else going on. This has been the majority of the time. She like, of course she gonna say something like that because when the war pop off, she gonna take her ass back in the kitchen. So it's cool for her to make them comments. That's why ain't no real man gonna take what she's saying and use that as a jump starter to start something off that she ain't gonna have to defend. So it sound good in theory. Oh, white people, I know y'all sick of these thugs. So man, sit your motherfucking ass back up. Go take your ass back in the house. Because when the shit get real, you going inside and everybody else gonna have to die for it. That's why we not gonna listen to her. And this is nothing.
See,
Nothing.
no,
She gonna
no.
get her.
See,
She gonna
I
get her white
definitely
dudes beat
disagree.
up.
I definitely disagree that this is nothing because it's a reason they showing the video a certain way. Why they don't show this man slapping and they don't show the whole video because they want to spin a narrative. They want to just show that black people are just going to attack you for no reason. They going to jump you and it's going to be it's going to be baseless. They're going to be animals. But in reality, it's a reason why it all took place because the dude didn't recognize where he was at. He didn't protect his woman and he didn't protect himself. He felt comfortable because he thought those other white people was going to jump in. That's probably what he thought. He thought they was all going to get it in together, and that's not what took place. You can't control animals. You can't control the hounds, like period. Just like you couldn't control the hounds during the Alabama brawl. I never heard white people discussing why that black boy was getting jumped. Why that black man was getting jumped, excuse me.